I'm done. Number 9.
This is happening. I'm on the number 9 spot. But what Sonic game did Tom will pick? Hey man, you took my chili dog. Give it back. Cause I'm hungry.
No,
What?
you suck now. You suck. I'm gonna eat your chili dog, just like I eat my diamond.
I'm gonna tell Tom Wolf on you.
Yeah, what's he gonna do? Cry like a little girl? What?
Sorry about that, everyone. She was just being a bastard again. Anyways, my number 9 pick for the top intro cinematic openings to my Tom Wolf list is Sonic Mania for the PS4, the Switch, and I think for PC. This game is awesome. The intro opening to this title screen is like one of the best frame-by-frame animations I've ever seen in my life, easily. Like, I had to pick it from my list. The visuals are really striking. The music fits with it really well. It sounds like Anna Managuchi, so I kind of like that band, so it has a good vibe going for it. Just the frame-by-frame animation alone is why it's so high on the list. Like, I like the character models for Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails as well. Like, everything in this opening feels right. And also the game is probably one of the best 2D Sonic games I've ever played too. I played this at my friend's house and I could confirm after playing a lot of Sonic games, I think this is personally my favorite one, easily. It just flows perfectly. Just like this opening intro cutscene, it flows perfectly. Because frame by frame, you can't go wrong with frame by frame animation. Every other form of animation, I feel like it's like a hit or miss most of the time. But frame by frame, it seems like it does it right every time if it effectively tells a story right. But visually, it's always the best in my opinion. Without further ado, let's see the Sonic Mania opening for my Tom Wolf list. Number 9 on the Tom Wolf the Tom Wolf top 17 intro cinematic openings to video games of all time. What do you have to say about that, Sonic?
What the what?
How about one more?
Protect the chili dog!
Okay, you go get that. Number 8. Coming its way under the number
Oh, you wanna see something, you stupid little wolf?
Get out of here! Leave her alone! Number 8 on my Tom Wolf top intro cinematic intros of all time. It's Def Jam Fight for New York City for the PS2. I need a break.
Hey! I'm like, what? And then it's like, did you beat up Chili? And I'm be like, yeah. And then you're like, this bad boy, like Chili's cute. And then like,
Should I say it like this? Look, hey, did you beat up Chili?
yeah,
Or did you hurt Chili?
yeah. And be like,
What do you
yeah.
wanna say?
I'm gonna say yeah.
And that's it.
And then like you get the little bat and just like tap me in the head.
But do I have the bat the whole time?
Okay. Number 8. The reason why I picked this for my list is because it's a very good game. You have to do it!
I'm listening to you talk. Okay.
Number 8. The reason why I picked this game for my list.
Hey, did you hurt Chili?
Yeah, like always.
That is not nice.
Get out of here.
We love Chili.
Chili's evil!
He's a good baby.
Get out of here!
Chili.
We're chilling! Go! Hold on. Come here! Ooh, sorry for all the distractions this one. Anyways, number 8 on my Tom Wolf top intro cinematic openings to video games of all time is Def Jam Fight for New York for the PS2. One of the reasons why I really like how this cutscene opens up is because it starts off with Snoop Dogg as the main villain of this game. I really like that it's Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is like one of the coolest / funniest people I've seen as like a musician / rapper / movie person. Like he's a great character to pick for a villain in my opinion. And I just like how it starts off with him with like a giant hat and like pimp clothes, and it's just like his face like, let's start this game. And then the rest of the cutscene is just like a bunch of gang members / rappers like getting like pipes and weapons, and then they're gonna like brawl it out with like other rappers. And I don't know, I think that's pretty cool, like how it presents itself. The music's intense, the action is there. It's just a great opening intro. It's not too short, it's not too long, it's just like the right length. And yeah, like Sonic Mania could be better than it, because I do like the frame by frame style a bit better, but it's transitioned better in this Def Jam one. I think it's a better transition of sequences in this one than the Sonic one, really. The Sonic one, it's really fun to look at. Like, oh man, the frame by frame's amazing, but the way how they edit cutscenes in the Def Jam one is a little more interesting to me. Like, it barely makes it, but that is why I picked Def Jam for this spot. Without further ado, Def Jam Fight for New York is a great fighting game, great intro to this fighting game. Snoop Dogg's the main villain. This is really memorable. I beat this game like 15 times, I think. I think about like 15 times in like my whole life, and it just really sticks with me, and it doesn't hold back when it shows this intro. It's just like, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kick your ass. Yeah, like they do it perfect. And the music's surprisingly really good for this game too. Like the ending, "Walk With Me," it's called by Joe Budden. That's a perfect way to end the game with that song too. There's just so much nostalgia, I guess, with this game, but it presents itself very good. So, you know, without further ado, I pick it for number 8 on my Tom Wolf top intro cinematic / intro openings to video games of all time.
EA Games challenge everything.
Number 7.
Oh, my number 7 spot on this list. I bet a lot of people are gonna say that's bullshit. That shouldn't even count as an opening intro title thing. I know a lot of people are gonna say that, but like I say, no start button and no starting a new game. And just a little thing I want to show before I show my top 7 spot for my list is this guy, which is Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho. So basically, I got all 4 seasons. The 4th season I could take out because I don't really care about it that much. But, anyways, my number 7 spot on this list is, surprisingly, a game that no one knows about, and, you know, they shouldn't, because this game absolutely sucks. It's Yu Yu Hakusho, The Dark Tournament. This game absolutely sucks, don't get me wrong. But, since I relate to the show so much, like the anime series, since I relate to it so much, with this opening sequence that it has, it's, I don't know, I'm like blown away how well they did it, at least. So basically, there is actually technically no cinematic opening to it. It's just a title menu screen. But in this title menu screen, they play this awesome sounding anime like Yu Yu Hakusho vibe sort of song throughout the main menu, and it shows like a little cutscene on the side of it, which could count as an intro opening because I did not click the start button and I did not start a new game. Like I said, those 2 rules. If they show like some little segments on the side of the main menu, I count it as part of this list because Yu Yu Hakusho means a lot to me, and I'm finally gonna incorporate into something, damn it. So here's the anime, awesome. Yu Yu Hakusho's an awesome anime, right here. The game, not so much. Very crappy, very wonky controls. It lags. It's just bad. Spear gun! So anyways, that's gonna be my number 7 spot for my top intro / cinematic openings to video games. Like, it could be cheap, this one, because it's not like the other ones where it plays like a full out movie. It's just like a main menu and stuff, but I think it could count. It just counts as it, for my opinion. I love Yu Yu Hakusho, what could I say? Number 7, Yu Yu Hakusho, and go watch it. It's awesome. Boom!
Number 6.
Okay, now we're getting to the top dogs of my intro opening cinematic game openings of all time. Now we're getting to the top ones. Number 6 on my list is surprisingly a sport I do not care about at all. It involves this evil baseball bat that I have seen many times in my Tom Wolf life.
Stay classy, always eat pizza. Mortal Kombat time.
Finish him. Good night, bitch.
has nothing to do with brutality and horror. But number 6 on my list is Super Mario Baseball for the GameCube. I'm very surprised this actually made my list, but once I saw it again, this is really good. This is easily my favorite storytelling, what leads to the game of all time. Easily this one, Mario Baseball. I could watch it from time and time again. It's perfect how it presents itself. It feels like I'm watching like a mini cartoon show while watching that intro cinematic opening. I just want more of it. It's perfect. They also do this with Mario Tennis, but it's not as good. Not as good. Basically, the story intro is Mario, like, just having to face Bowser because he challenges everyone, like, that he's the best and no one could beat him. That's basically, like, the main gist of it, but the way it presents itself into getting to that point, it's very well done. I don't know how they do it. The music's very good. The sound effects transition with the music. It's just perfect. You just have to see it for yourself. It's a perfect way to start a Mario game, that's for sure. I really like it. Definitely the best Mario intro I've ever seen in my life. Easily. Like, yeah. So it's number 6 on my list for sure. In conclusion, this is definitely the best storytelling cinematic opening I've ever seen for sure. Like, it tells a great story, and I really wish they actually made Mario a cartoon series after this. Well, they did, but they failed miserably in my opinion. But if they stuck it with like this sort of style, oh man, I'd be all over it. Perfect. It's perfect. Anyways, here's the awesome cinematic intro opening of Super Mario Baseball for the GameCube. Number 6 on the Tom Wolf list. Let's play ball!
Number 5.
Where's Tom Wolf? Huh?
Number 3.
Number 3 on my list is Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 for the PS2. Dragon Ball Z, yeah! The reason I picked another Dragon Ball Z game for my list is because this one is all frame by frame, just like Sonic Mania. You could tell this intro opening cutscene is all frame by frame. And I'm a sucker, as I say, for frame by frame animation. And it's just like a good start of like what's to come from this game. It's beautifully transitioned. What makes it really good is the song choice they picked for it with the animation. It just flows so perfectly. That's why it beat Sonic Mania, by the way. If Sonic Mania had a better flowing song, it would definitely be in this spot on my list right now, Sonic Mania. But the song, it really just doesn't fit for me. I don't know why, but this Budokai 3 song, it fits so perfect with the movie that you viewers are gonna watch pretty soon, which is like a minute or two. As I said before, Dragon Ball Z, it's a big childhood thing for me. All the moves, all the characters. It's just, this one just looks like a lot more appealing to look at to the eye than the other one, which is filled with a lot more action sequences and special moves, surprisingly. But this one in particular, it's frame by frame animation, and it just looks like a lot more beautifully transitioned. And I prefer that a lot more over like CGI effects and stuff. That's just me though. In conclusion, Dragon Ball Z kicks ass, but I like Yu Yu Hakusho better as an anime. But the game, oh man, this game kicks ass as well. Like the super moves, the specials, all that good shit. Anyways, that is my pick for number 3, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 for PS2. 3 2s, 3 2s. And speaking of 2, that's gonna be next after the cutscene opening. Let's go.
Number 2.
1 and 2, they will never change. Number 1 and 2 will never change. My number 2 pick for my top intro cinematic openings to video games of all time would have to be Super Smash Bros. For the N64. And I just have to say, I have to thank someone really fast before I explain why I picked this so high on the list. I have to thank Mr. Fox McCloud. Oh yeah! Thank you very much, Fox. You are awesome. Thank you for showing me the N64 game. It is way better than I thought. Oh yeah! But you have to leave right now. Why? Meow. That's right. Thank you for that too. Anyways, Super Smash Bros. For the N64. This opening, I really like the polygon figures of how everything looks. Like, yeah, you could say like, oh, the graphics are so outdated and this and that. But you know what? I could tell there's like a lot of effort put into this cutscene too. Like there is. I like the Master Hand. I like the toy box effect that they have in this. I like the music that plays. I like the characters interacting with the game they're in. It's perfect. And plus, this is one of my favorite video game series of all time. Super Smash Bros. Like, that's just how I am. Super Smash Bros. Is just the best game of all time, easily. It just will never... It's just the best video game series to me. Super Smash Bros. No matter how much I'm gonna disagree with it, I always go back to it the most out of any other game I've ever played. Sorry, Shadow. Let's just say, since this is my favorite video game series of all time, it's no surprise as to why this is so high on the list, Super Smash Bros. It's no surprise at all. All these games have the most amazing cutscenes to me. I love Super Smash Bros. I like how they mash up all Nintendo characters and they all kick each other's asses. I mean, I love fighting, I like Nintendo, I love action, I love good music. You got a fucking game. I love Super Smash Bros. That's all I could say. It just means a lot to me too. So if the intro is not that great to you or whatever, I'm sorry, but I think they did a great job in representing their character of how, like who they are and whose ass they're gonna kick. It's just awesome. It really gives off their personality awesome in this intro.
Welcome. This game's winner is
Without further ado, we're gonna go to number 1, but before, we're gonna watch the number 2. Let's go.
Number 1.
Number 1 is going to be Super Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube. I said it. Super Smash Bros. For the GameCube is easily the best intro opening of all time. No joke. That opening cutscene intro was amazing. I wanted to tell Fox that for so long, and that's the secret. That's what you wanted. It's here in the video now. That is the secret. That intro opening is amazing. I don't know what the heck people are talking about if they don't think it's that great. I get it. You just want to get to the game and play the game. But that opening sequence with its gameplay, with its CGI effects mixing in together. And don't forget, just like in the second Super Smash Bros., that infamous announcer voice at the end of the video, Super Smash Brothers Melee! That is badass. That is how you start a fucking game. They only have it for the first 2 Smashes. In my opinion, they said it better in the second one, surprisingly. It's like, Super Smash Brothers! I like that one a little more than Melee. But in the Brawl and the new Smash, which I like far superior than the first 2, I don't know why, they don't have that, and that pisses me off. But the first 2, they did it just right.
I think he's crouched down, so he's like this. He's like this. It's awesome. Oh man, I can't knock you guys down. Alright, and now we're going to my friend's favorite planet, Kirby's Star.
I don't even like Melee that much anymore, to tell you the truth. It's just an okay game to me compared to the other thing in the series. Well, I can't say that. Oh, make Fox McCloud mad. It's a good game. It's a good fucking game, okay? But compared to the other 3, I don't think it compares. That's it, okay? It doesn't compare! That's it. Melee does a lot good for it, especially event matches, 1-player mode. Melee's good for that. But for versing, I just prefer the other ones. That's it. I love Melee. See how hype I'm getting about freaking Smash Brothers? Because it's that awesome. Anyways, that's the end of my list. You all can go back to your toy box, and we're gonna end the list. Stay classy. Always eat your pizza. And you're coming with me. Get over here! Okay, take care, and thank you for watching. Hopefully to make more videos soon, maybe of Happy Bear, this and that. And me and Wolfie and all the toys had a great time making a video. I hope I didn't sound too crappy. Anyways, let's start the number 1 Melee thing of all time. Let's go!